Would you like your deal done by the start of the season?
Honestly, I'm focused on the moment, on the now. If the talks begin and real talks get to happen, sure, we can talk about getting that done. But in this case right now, honestly, I'm worried about just getting better, being better tomorrow than I am at this moment. So leaving that up to my agent and Jerry at this point. And when those talks begin, I'll be more involved, obviously.
So pretty much just like I've been saying, they haven't even started to sit down and actually really negotiate an actual contract just yet. Chill out, everybody.
So no talks. Are you surprised that no talks have happened?
No, I mean, I've been in conversation. I've talked to Jerry, and so I understand where we are, obviously. And Jerry's mentioned the same, so there's not any gray area. I don't have any fears.
So you believe you'll be here forever playing based on your conversations with Jerry?
I'm not going to say I fear being here or not. I don't fear either situation, to be candid with you. I love this game and love to play and love to better myself as a player and my teammates around me. Right now it's with the Dallas Cowboys. That's where I want to be and that's where I am and that's the focus. And after the season, we'll see where we're at. And if the future holds that, then if not, we'll go from there.
Calm down. I already know. Cowboys fans, both ways, whether you like Dak or whether you want Dak gone, y'all overreacting to this one. Let me go ahead and just lay some base ground for you guys. Dak Prescott is in the middle of negotiating a new contract that's more than likely going to be worth close to $250 million. Of course, he's not going to say he fears playing anywhere other than Dallas. For one, that would obviously hurt his negotiating power, not just with the Cowboys, but probably with other teams as well. Let me ask you, if you were a fan, a part of another fan base, would you want your team to go give $250 million to a quarterback who openly stated that he fears playing anywhere else outside of Dallas? Yeah, that's not something that you want attached to your name or a sound bite that you want trolls to be able to pull up, is you saying you fear anything. So for one, the way that question was asked, it prompted the kind of response Dak Prescott gave. I don't fear anything as it regards to my NFL future. I love football. I'm going to be who I am regardless of where I play. And that's exactly how he should feel as a player in general. And as a businessman, this is exactly the type of response he should give when, again, he's trying to negotiate a contract that's going to pay him close to $250 million. So I say this, Cowboys fans, pump the brakes, don't overreact. I know everyone is going to kind of get their pants in a bunch a little bit, because that initial response sounds like someone, if you just look at it from a base level and you allow someone to create a narrative for you, that initial response could sound like someone that's like, hey, whatever, bro, I don't care anymore. I'm ready to get the heck up out of here. And who knows? Dak Prescott could very well feel that way. He could feel the same way all the fans are feeling right now as it pertains to him being this confused about what this team is doing right now. And how would you feel as a prime quarterback when you see your team sitting on their hands and not doing enough to improve their team? We've seen this situation play out a couple of times before. Granted, the quarterbacks that it played out with, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, the guys like that, they were a lot older and kind of in different phases of their career a little bit. They were in the twilight of their career. Dak Prescott is going into his prime, which is what makes this so strange. But again, I am not panicking at all as it pertains to any Dak Prescott contract negotiations or anything until we get closer to the start of the season. If he has not signed by the time the preseason is about to start, oh, it's a damn big issue at that point. And at that point, my worry meter as it pertains to his future with the Cowboys will start to increase a little bit, because if Dak Prescott go out there and have the kind of season I think he's capable of having, with the Cowboys giving him less help than he had last year, he is going to break the bank on them. And best believe, it ain't going to be no hometown discounts. It ain't going to be no, oh, I'll sign for a little bit less. No. It's going to be, you made me play out the last year of my deal. I'm going to get every penny I can possibly get from you. And I wouldn't blame him at that point, bro, because at this point, it's just how many times can you be told that you don't want to be invested into? And the Joneses have told him that over and over again. I believe that they like Dak. I believe they love Dak as a human being. I believe they like Dak as a quarterback. I just think that the Joneses can't get out of their own way. I think that the Joneses genuinely feel like that they're smarter than what they really are. When you understand that they lucked up into their last 2 franchise QBs, and then before then they were in QB hell, I think they're giving themselves a little bit too much credit here. But as a Dak Prescott super fan or stan or whatever you want to call them, supporter, Dak supporter, whatever you want to call people like myself, people that Dak Prescott is their favorite player. Just like everyone else has favorite player in the NFL, Dak Prescott just happens to be my favorite player in the NFL. As a person that calls Dak Prescott his favorite player in the league, does this concern me? I firmly believe this is contract negotiations. I'm not going to give up any of my leverage. I'm letting you know I'm not playing no games. I'm ready to see what's going to shake. Y'all ain't spending money in free agency, so pay me my money at this point. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all keep saying that y'all set money aside for myself, CD, and Micah, so let us see it. And that's the thing that kind of keeps me grounded in this whole situation. I think I would be a lot more concerned right now. Truthfully speaking, I would be a lot more concerned right now had Micah and CD's contracts been done or they've been in the process of getting done. And as of anything we know right now, I don't even think negotiations have started with any of them. And maybe why Dak is like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's taking them so long to call my people. I don't know what's happening right now with the Joneses, what they got going on. But this is a strange way to go about it. Those of you that feel like you're so smart, no, we do need to move on. Bro, you do not move on, and you do not rebuild, and you do not reset your clock and reset that timer. You do not do that when all of your best players, their primes, are literally about to match up perfectly. CeeDee Lamb is about to go into his prime as a receiver at the ages of 25 and 30. That's their prime in between that gap. Micah Parsons is just now about to enter his prime. Dak Prescott is just now entering his prime. Trayvon Diggs is hopefully about to enter his prime. Deron Bland is about to come into his own. Your whole team is literally on track at the same time to go into the peak of their careers at once. There's no reason right now. There's no reason whatsoever to blow this up, and that is why I continue to tell everyone, RELAX. Relax. It's just April. Wait till after the draft. Let training camp get started. See if guys start holding out at training camp. I'm telling you, we'll know how serious these issues and these difficulties with the contracts are getting if we see dudes start holding out, or if we really get close to the season starting and these contracts ain't done yet. Then at that point, it's definitely going to be a big side eye to the Joneses. It's going to be like, are y'all seriously about to consider rebuilding at a time where you don't really need to rebuild, truth be told? You have top 5 guys at the most important position groups all across the field: quarterback, wide receiver, cornerback, defensive end. You have top 5 guys at the most important position. Shoot, offensive line, you got 2 top 5 guys at their position, Zach Martin and Tyler Smith. This is not the time. I'm telling y'all, this is not the time, and you're being foolish if you're a fan and you think a Trey Lance, an unproven product who couldn't beat out Sam Darnold, who couldn't beat out Brock Purdy, if you think that a rookie, a Michael Penix Jr., who people don't know where to draft him at because they're not sure exactly what he's going to be. They don't know if he's going to be another Geno Smith type of guy, because he very well could be a Geno Smith. I don't know what y'all ain't seeing in all of this. Quarterbacks have a very, very low percentage chance of actually sticking around, let alone being a franchise guy. You don't just move on from your franchise guy until you know for a fact you have another one right behind him ready to go right then and there, right? And Trey Lance is not that. Regardless of what you want to make it, he's not that, y'all. But I'm not making too much of this. I am not making too much of this. John Machota tweeted this out. He was talking about his NFL future. Dak is probably just as puzzled as we are as far as how the Cowboys have been moving this offseason. And it doesn't seem like Jerry or Steven are talking to pretty much anybody as it pertains to their actual motives and what they're trying to do. So, Cowboys fans, we in for a ride, bro. The roller coaster's not ended anytime soon. We're in for a ride. Thankfully, the NFL draft is next week. I have a banger of a draft video drop, and I'll probably drop it for you guys tomorrow since this news came out tonight. I have a banger of a draft video drop, so be sure to subscribe for that. Follow me on Instagram at the Dak Attack Show, X the Dak Attack Show, all that stuff. And oh boy, just buckle in, y'all. We still them same old Cowboys, and we will always be them boys doing stuff like this, Jerry. Y'all gotta get together, bro. Stop moving at your own pace.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still them boys.